Scooter Mom. And Carrie Ann. Okay, I'm in the new room. Not fully moved in yet, but we are getting there. We are getting there. Still have a few things of the kids that we don't have anywhere to put just yet, but we're getting there. So good, good. So I've got a few things that I still need to bring up from downstairs. Um, we've got my cubby shelf. I've got one more cubby shelf and my bedside table, my clothes from downstairs, and my dresser from my hubby's room. And then the bed is going to be delivered tomorrow, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. And then I have a few things on the walls that I have to take down and bring up. They're not in the new room yet because I have to finish clearing my stuff out so that we can paint and get their stuff down, because I don't want to paint and get paint all over their stuff. So we just got the big stuff brought up this weekend. I had to take my art desk apart to bring it up. We got my office desk, my sewing desk, my TV stand. We got that all brought up. And then the kids are going to stay home tomorrow. And try to organize. Yes, I got my nails done today. Kids are going to stay home tomorrow and try to organize and get things a little bit more sorted so that we can bring up the last two shelves in my bedside table so I can actually start putting things away. And once we do that, that should give us enough room to kind of consolidate what is staying down there so that we can get the shelves off the walls so I can paint the two walls that are going to be painted. And then they can start bringing their stuff down. So, hey, Lady Jane. So yes, I am in the new room. It feels weird being back upstairs, that's for sure. And I've been downstairs for what, a couple years now. So it definitely feels weird being back upstairs. But it's going to give the kids a lot more room. So it's going to end up being nice. Hey, Tracy. I'm in the new room. It's not fully done yet, but I'm back upstairs. I'm back upstairs. Yeah. So I still have the bed that I had, but it's not actually a bed. It's a couch, an L-shaped couch that the ottoman slides in to make almost a full-size bed. So I still have that. That's the last thing that we're going to pull in. Oh my goodness. Oh, That is a long trip. Oy. So that's gonna stay. That's gonna be the very last thing that we pull out, um, until my new bed gets here. Because living in the middle of nowhere, it's always an estimate. It was supposed to be here Friday, and it wasn't. So um, we're hoping it's supposed to. It's right now. It's saying the mattress and the frame are supposed to be here Monday, tomorrow. So if that's the case, then I can go ahead and the kids' frames and beds are supposed to be here tomorrow. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed. Um, but the couch that I've been sleeping on, I've kept it covered and everything, so it's still in really good shape. In the it's one of the compact styles, so it's not overstuffed or anything like that. It'd be perfect for an apartment, somebody just starting out. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Try to find somebody who's just starting out, um, and sell it to them dirt cheap. Um, and then the ottoman is a storage ottoman, so you lift it up and it's got storage in there, and then the L side can be on either end. So um where did I get my beds for me and the kids, or where did I get the couch, Tracy? The frame. All right, Lady Jane. So the frames I got for the girls were $89.99, and the mattresses were $92.99, if I'm not mistaken. Got them from Amazon, and they're hybrid mattresses. Um, so they're a combination, individual springs and memory foam, 8-inch mattresses. The frame I got for myself was $79.99, and these are solid metal frames. And the mattress that I got for myself was 10-inch because I've got the dog that sleeps with me, and it was 119 for a 10-inch in the same style, the hybrid mattress. Hey Gary, oh, you know what? Let me fix this real quick before we get um okay, okay. Sorry. I can send you the links when I get done. I'll send you the links for the ones I got because they were really good prices. And like I said, these are hybrid mattresses, so they should hold up really well without the sides sinking in, which is what you a lot of times end up getting with a lot of the foam mattresses. Hey, no face. Um, so I'll send you the links of, well, I don't have to send you the links for both mattresses because you can get the choice. If I send you the link for the 8-inch, it'll give you the choice for 8, 10, or 12. I got 8-inch for the kids, and then I got the 10-inch for me. And then I'll send you the links for the two, because the kids, it's really cool. The ones that I got for the kids, it's got LED lights. They're solid metal LED lights, and it's got a plug on it that's got two USB plugs and two socket plugs. It's solid metal, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the weight capacity is either 500 or 600 pounds. So the kids would be able to sit together and hang out on their bed and not have to worry about it. So that was kind of important because Hey, Big Chief. Um, they with them sharing a room, they do tend to, sit together a lot and hang out. So I wanted to make sure no matter how big either one of them got, it would be able to hold their weight. So it's either 500 or 600 pounds is the weight capacity because they're solid metal. So I'll send you the links for both frames and the mattress. But yeah, it was a really good deal. So hopefully they'll be here. At least mine will be here because mine was supposed to be delivered first. So we can get my room finished so that we can finish their room. And Trinity loved this purple so much. This is the purple that she wants to go with, my oldest. So that means I only have to get one more gallon of paint, and that will be the blue for my youngest. So it works out perfect. So I only have to buy one more gallon of paint. Yay! I like that. Oh, okay. So I've been showing you guys. Yeah. And with being being able to move around and bounce around a little bit. I mean, my kids don't really jump on beds, but they're kids. They're gonna move around and bounce around a little bit. So that should definitely hold them. But my oldest is bigger than I am. She's like an inch and a half taller than I am. So um so I know you guys have seen the the paintings that I've already done for the care center, the two woodland cottages. So I was able to get to my bin of paintings to get the other ones out to show you what the rest of that series looks like. So this is the square one that goes in the middle. Got to get, here, let me turn this light a little bit. Yeah, that helps a little bit. So this is the square one that goes in the middle. So there's that one. And then here's the two bigger ones that go with it. Oh, it's something. Hey, Red. So this one's an actual water wheel on the side of the cottage on this one. Here's that one. And then this one. So these are all going to be donated to the care center when they're done. So these will be the next ones that I do once this big one is done. I'm lost on that one too, No Face. Yeah, I'm lost on that one too. So these are the rest of the ones for that 5-piece set that I've been telling you guys about. So I finally got to my bin that hangs all my small diamond paintings. So I pulled them out so I could show you guys. But I'll probably, after doing this big one, I'll probably do this itty bitty one first because it's tiny. So I'll probably do that one next. I'll probably do this little one next just to give me a break from the big ones. So it might be a southern thing. But since I had my bin out, I went ahead and pulled those out so I could show y'all. You go ahead and lurk, Carrie Ann. I hope I put you to sleep. I probably sound like I'm echoing a little bit too right now until I can get the rest of everything in here and get some soft surfaces because I don't have a whole lot up yet. So once we get everything done, we're getting there. Getting there. 8. Getting there. Okay, good. I wasn't sure how it was going to sound, if it was going to sound too echoey or not. Pull it back and do this. But it should get better once I start getting like my yarn and all of that in here, the bed. But it should sound a lot better once I get all that in here. Hey, Sunrise. So I work tomorrow, and then I've got to run to the post office after work tomorrow. And then come home and hopefully finish bringing everything upstairs. And no, I lied. I get off work, I go to the post office, I go to the hardware store and get that other gallon of paint. Then I can come home. That way I have it and I can just start painting whenever, depending on how fast we can get downstairs cleared and get the shelves off the walls so I can paint. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Sunrise. I remember those days. All right, Red. Yeah, I've got it on subscribers only again. That seemed to really help last night. So I think we might run like that for a while. That way you guys don't have to do a whole lot of modding and you can just relax too. Although I try not to leave all the modding to you, mostly just posting links for me since I don't have my computer right now. Hopefully I get my computers back up and running, get them all plugged back in and be good to go. Get this room switch done and it's gonna be so much better. Yeah, Gary. I figured out how to turn on subscribers only and We're golden now. They get us to subscribe for at least 5 minutes. If you're gonna waste 5 minutes, most of the time they're not. They're not gonna do it. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it was horrid. It was horrid. No face. It was just. Oh. Yeah, I've got red and sin for right now, but if we get to where we're a bit busier, I might take you up on that sunrise. Um, but yeah, over the weekend, oh dear Lord, I got spicy over the weekend with them. I surely did. I surely did. Yeah, and to even piggyback off a little bit more what No Face said, mostly Sin and Red originally even got modded to help me with links because I didn't have my computer handy. That was really the only reason at first. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, I got spicy. Ooh, buddy. I mean, I do pretty good handling trolls on my own. Um, but yeah, no, they torqued my noodle the wrong way, and I got spicy. Jalapeno Jen, yes, yes, yeah. Oh, you're fine, Scooter Mom. You are fine, darling. But yeah, that's just not. It was making everybody uncomfortable, and that's just. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, no, you're not about to come in here and make people uncomfortable. Not gonna happen. This is about being able to relax and just hang out and chat and have a good time. You're not gonna disrespect my chat like that. I bet y'all were sitting back just watching the show though. Yeah, they torqued my noodle the wrong way. And then they talked about my kids, Sunrise. Talked about my kids. Yeah. So I kind of lost my shit. That was not good for them at all. Um, Dummies, tools, not even trolls, because they weren't even good at it, Tracy. Tools. Tools. I mean, I was even tapping on the phone like, y'all listen up. If you want to get a good woman, I mean, yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, no talking about my little popcorn thieves. Oh yeah, they crossed the line with that one and I lost my shit. Yeah. It was just ignorant. Ignorant. So yeah. We're on subscribers only mode until people can learn how to be proper people, proper gentlemen for that and because that was mostly what it was. Oh yeah. Mm-mm. And I got spicy. I don't normally get spicy, but I got spicy. Tracy, you love my kids. You adore my kids. They can get on your nerves sometimes, I know, because they're kids, but you love my kids. The one that started talking about my kids, oh, you'd have jumped down their throat. I know you would have. Yeah. So that one got booted real quick, banned from the channel. Yeah. And then tried to tell me how to raise my kids. You don't know my kids. Oh, I know you would have. I know you would have. Yeah. Yeah, Sunrise. Usually I don't even say their names. I mean, every once in a while I might slip, but for the most part, I don't say their names for that. I mean, it's hard to remember all the time, but for the most part, I don't say their names. I just say oldest or youngest. But yeah, but no, I learned how to put it on subscriber only mode, and I put it on for 5 minutes. That's reasonable. So yeah, we haven't had those problems since. Even on a Saturday night, I didn't have those problems. Oh, yeah, yeah, he does. Thing one and thing two. Yep, exactly, Tracy. Yeah, no, I could already see it. If you'd been here that night, oh, yeah, you'd have probably gotten as spicy as I did, knowing you and how protective you are over my girls. You probably could have gotten as spicy as I did. Yeah, well, if my kids were younger, Gary, I probably would be super protective. Um, but they're a bit older now, so a lot of times you will see them in my videos, popping in and out, you know. Yeah, you probably would have. And uh, but yeah, no, if I film at the shop, the kids are a lot of times with me, so trying to keep them off film is just not going to happen usually. Right, Gary. I know. Yeah, you are close to Zach for sure. Um, but yeah, for the general public, no, we don't even know what the genders are. I know. It's dad joke night tonight. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to say their names, but every once in a while it does slip, especially like talking to Tracy here, because she knows us in real life. She is a close personal friend of ours. So it's like talking to her in person and it slips, but it's no big deal. My kids are older. They are more aware of stranger danger and how to handle it, things like that. So it's not like they're little kids. They're not. Yeah, I actually caught Zach for a few minutes live the other night. Was that last night or the night before? I don't get a chance to catch him live that much anymore. usually on replay for Zach when I see he's got a new video. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, that is great news. I know it took him a while. They were really stressed out and worried, so I'm really glad to hear that. I remember the days when my oldest had seizures every time she had a fever. So I can only imagine. No face. I know his jokes. I love them. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. Oh, dadgummit, I bumped the tray. Oh, true? Oh my goodness. Do you know what? That kind of sounds like something my husband would do for sure. Oh no, you're over there making some funny noises, baby. She's mad at me. There's a pillow on the floor in the hallway that the kids threw down for her earlier to kind of keep her out of the way so they wouldn't step on her while we were moving back and forth. So she's, because the door is right here next to this desk. So she's just around the corner, making funny noises in her sleep. Yeah, hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. Yeah. So my husband's on overnights for 2 weeks. Then I'll be on days for 2 weeks. Then he'll be back on overnights for 2 weeks. Nice. Yeah. So I got a new quilt for the new bed. I haven't even opened it yet. But it kind of matches the purple and gray theme that I went with my scissors on the walls. So the walls are a light purple and the trim is a light gray. Oh, come on. Oh, of course. Cut through the tape. There. And because of my purple hair that can stain light colored sheets, I went with a dark gray and dark purple sheet. Ow, my knee just popped. So there's the sham. It's like classic quilting with pinks and purples and grays. Not even a full-on pink, more of like a mauve pink. Oh, that's even more toned down than I thought it was going to be. It's not as bright as it showed in the pictures. Oh, I like that even more. I like that even more. Oh, yeah. Nice. I like it. And there's the quilt. And the grays are more of an warm gray, not a cool gray. With scalloped edges. It's going to look really nice. So I'm excited. Is that Mix Mandy McGee? Hello, darling. How are you, my dear? So I'm really excited about getting this new bed and sleeping on a bed. And then the dark purple sheets are dark purple like that, really dark. And then, of course, dark gray, because with the purple in my hair, I don't want it to bleed on a light color, so I went with dark. Uh, so I'm excited. And then the purple, the light purple that's in this matches the light purple that's on the walls now. So I'm excited. I have a new bed. No more sleeping on the couch. So I am excited. Can you tell? I know. I'm so excited. Yeah. Did you get that computer built? I didn't say anything, but I did pop in a couple times on your stream, Mandy. But then I've been super busy with trying to get this room swap done with the kids. That scooter. Yeah, I'm just super laid back about it. Yeah, I'm excited. This room, this was the first time this room has been painted in almost 12 years. You don't paint very often when you have younger kids. Nice. Nice, Mandy. So we painted this room early in my pregnancy with my youngest, before we knew what she was. And we painted it gender neutral. And we had 2 kids in here. So we haven't repainted it since. So it was high time, it needed a refresh. And downstairs used to be dark wood paneling, but it really closed off and made it really super dark. All right, Gary. Okay, honey. Um, so we did go ahead when we tore out the old carpet and everything. We did go ahead and paint the paneling white to really brighten it up and open it up. And that helped a lot. But what we're going to do now is my oldest really likes this same color purple. So we're going to take this and put it on her end wall. And my youngest's favorite colors are black and blue. Well, I'm not painting a wall black in my house. Not happening. So we compromised on blue. So, but it's going to be the opposite far ends instead of trying to meld 2 separate colors in the middle of the room. We're just going to do one wall on opposite ends. And it's going to be, because this isn't a real dark purple, so we're going to go with a lighter blue for my youngest and do her wall in blue. But I got to take the shelves down on her end of the room, because on her end I've got 3 shelves that I've got to take down. Where on my oldest's end, they're on the sidewall. The shelves are on the sidewall. So I don't have to take any shelves down on her color wall. So it's going to work out perfect. So they both have 3 shelves. They're just positioned slightly different. It's going to work out perfect. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put all my stuff that are on the shelves. I'll get it all figured out. I will get it all figured out. Might take me a hot minute, but I will figure it all out. Yeah. I'm sorry you had to experience, your family had to experience that loss. No face. Yeah. Miss Susie, it is an honor. Thank you for popping in, my dear. I appreciate it. You are more than welcome to hang out if you're up for it. We are just chatting and painting. Mostly chatting. I think that's usually how it goes. We try, yeah. We try. Now I'm actually really looking forward to getting this one done and gifting it, because I really want to get back to work on these woodland cottages. I really enjoy doing landscapes. You did? Nice. Nice. I can't wait to see. You're gonna have to email me some pictures when you get it. I mean it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got Red. I got to get back to those mics that I was making for all the gems. That's something else. But it's just nice. I'm serious, Scooter Mom. I want to see pictures of it when you get it. I want to see. Um, I got to get back on um the mics for the gems. I've I've just been so busy that my hands are so tired. I can't because I make those. I crochet those in the amigurumi style, so that's really tight, and it really is a lot of stress on my hands to crochet in that style. So when I slow down after the initial summer rush, then I might be able to get back to it. It's just not something I can do right now, not regularly at least. Perfect. I like that compromise. I'm tickled pink because I think that's going to help out a lot. I really do think that's going to help you out a lot. Because trying to do handhelds and gimbals, I have a gimbal, and mine is a medium range quality. It's not a super cheap one, so it's not super light, and it's not one of the you know high quality like that can be a little bit heavier. It's a medium range, and that thing can get heavy after a while. Trying to hold you know some of these selfie sticks can get heavy after a while, but having a tripod, um, or one of these ones like what I use when I'm out and about. I mean, I have a standard tripod. Where did I put it? I lied. My kids folded it up. It's over there. I have a standard three-legged tripod, but the ones that I like to use when I'm out protesting out and about, and it's this standard. You can use them like a selfie stick, but then you unlock the base and it opens into the three smaller legs. You can actually adjust those legs to only open as wide as you need to. It becomes a little bit less stable, but if you're in a compacted space, you can open them as wide as you need and be able to work with that. But yeah, those those are nice to have when you've got limited space, because you don't have these three legs that open all the way out and take up much more space, and they're a little bit lighter and easier to manage. Yeah, yeah. So see, and mine's middle of the road. Mine was about mine I want to say was like $80. $75 or $80, something like that, in that range. So, but yeah, holding your camera or your phone on a gimbal or even a selfie stick and constantly holding it, that gets tiring. That wears on your hands, that wears on your arms, your shoulders, for sure. Yeah. No face, they have them. The problem is you still have to hold on to it. So you still got to use a hand. I said no. I visualize that sunrise. I visualize it. And then you can hold signs instead. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out really nice for you. Yeah, I can so visualize that. And then Jasper slinking off like his feelings got hurt. I can, yeah, I so visualize that. Yeah. Oh, it absolutely does. Some of the stories, oh dear Lord. Jasper is a hoot, an absolute hoot. Yeah. Yeah, no claws. Let's hope for the best here. Nor no war wounds. Yeah, no, Jasper cracks me up. He's something else. I wish I could get Mona in here, but she's like snoozing in the hallway, man. Hey, Momo, Mona. He's out cold on that pillow the kids gave her. Mona, come here, Moo. Come here. What's it a big stretch, Mama? Come here. Come, baby. What doing? You want to come say hi, to everybody? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Actually, she's doing pretty good with it. She's just not sure of it. All right, here we go. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. Momo, come here. Here she is. Hey, what doing? How beautiful. You gonna say hi? Oh, you talking to Mama. How's you talking to me? I love you. Yet. Oh, oh yeah, he is a hoot. Everybody says hi. Hi, Miss Mona. Yeah, Mama's girl. Love you. Oh, you just scoot closer to Mama? Okay, I'll scoot closer to you too. Y'all disregard that pile of stuff. That's still the last little bit of the kids' stuff that comes out of here. We just don't have anywhere to put it downstairs just yet. Yeah, Mama's girl. Oh, teaching my baby. I like you. Oh, you tell me all about it. You tell me all about it. Oh, Mama got the spot. Mama got the nails. We got nails done today, so she's like, oh, ooh, yeah, right there, Mom. And there goes the foot. Oh, we got the good nails today, huh, Mamas? Yeah, we got good nails right here. Little you know you're getting a tubby this week. Because you ain't getting in my new bed dirty. Sorry to tell you, girlfriend. Uh-huh. You can get in the tubby. Because you dirty girl. Because you've been rolling in the dirt in the backyard. Oh, don't even. You get in the tubby. Yeah. I said tubby and she walks away. Oh, oh, sin. Ouch. Wow. Yeah, I've done that. Ooh. Yeah, I remember. I remember sunrise. Yeah, I've done that. I hate those things for that reason. I mean, they're great for the dogs. The dogs love them, but I hate them for that reason. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I said bath and she ran. I love you, Momo. She's ignoring me now. Yeah, you're gonna have to be very careful. Make sure it heals properly. Keep it clean. Elevator butt. I like that. He just laid back down on the pillow because the pillow slid. Yeah, you gotta make sure you keep it clean. Oh, you didn't see anything but Mona. Thank you. Yeah, there's just the girls' nightstands and their cubby shelf is what's left. Oh, and their desk with their chair. But until we got some of my stuff up, there was no room to bring their stuff down. So we put it where my bed is going to go since we didn't have my bed yet. It was perfect. Okay. All right, good. Just make sure you keep it clean and make sure you keep an eye out for any signs of infection. You get on top of it before it gets too bad. Yeah. Oh, sunrise. Hopefully it's something that you can fix with diet. Maybe some either an additive or a simple change in the diet is something that would be easy on you. Yeah, that's the part they don't advertise for sure. Tell me about it. Ooh, that's definitely the part they don't advertise. Cat sin, which is more your area of expertise. I mean, well, we're both expertise on dogs, but you have much more knowledge on cats than I do. Right? There you go. That's the way to do it. And that's what I've been doing. And so far, I'm gonna be honest with you, Scooter Mom. Um, Restream has seemed to have to give me the best results. Um, I just I don't, even though it's on Android, it is um, browser based. It seems to be giving me the best results as far as staying connected, being able to run the cameras the way I do. Um, if I ran a solo camera, then I would probably stay with Stream Elements for the app capabilities. It just makes streaming a little bit easier, it seems. And the picture is amazing on Stream Elements. Um, or just go straight through YouTube itself. But I don't like that the comments constantly disappear. That's what irritates me about YouTube. Drives me insane. If they would give us the option to leave our comments on the phone, you know, not on our stream, but on the screen, so that we can at least see them constantly without having to constantly touch the screen to bring the comments back up, because half the time that doesn't work on my phone. Then I wouldn't mind using the YouTube app and just going straight through YouTube, because I do get a decent picture through YouTube, but I don't have that option. Even updating with Stream Elements too. Okay. Um, then maybe try using Restream. That is very similar to StreamYard. It's free. That's what I'm using right now. It's, like I said, it's very similar to StreamYard, but it is a little bit more mobile friendly to use browser wise on your phone. Than StreamYard is. It really is a little bit. I mean, it gives you the option of a literal image for computer or mobile, and you can even use computer, which gives you the landscape view, or the cell phone. The image of the cell phone is vertical view. I mean, it's very similar, but just a little bit easier for using on mobile than StreamYard is. But it's very similar. The reason I have a hard time with StreamYard is because just in the first, StreamYard has a limit on the free account for how much you can stream a month. Now, for the average streamer, it's not a big deal. But when you're coming on like I am at night like this, almost every night for, you know, a couple hours a night, the free account caps at 20 hours. If I come on for 5 days a week for 2 hours a night, that's only 2 weeks. And then I cap out my time. I don't have that with Restream. I don't have a time limit or a time cap with Restream. That was the biggest reason I stopped using the StreamYard on my devices, on my phones. I'll still use it on the computer because it's really easy on the computer. So yeah, Restream might work really well for you. I see you guys are still working on it. Restream, you pull it up and you connect it and set it up. Like I said, very similar. You connect your channel just like you do with StreamYard. And then from there, it's pretty self-explanatory to set up your stream from that, and really easy on mobile. So, and like I said, I like it because it's really easy for me to log in to do the dual cams like I do. Restream also allows you on the free account to use front and back cam on the same device. I did test that, and I got all the way up to going live, literally up to hitting the live button with both front and back camera going on the same phone. So, and that's really easy to set up. That's literally as easy as going in, getting yourself logged in like you're going just on a solo camera or a solo stream, like just this one, not this one. We're not talking dual cams. We're talking about like picture in picture, where you're using the front cam and the back cam on the same phone. So you go in like you're doing a solo, and then you go in under the person emblem, and you hit the three little dots, and you click on add a camera, and that's where you can choose from the cameras that are installed on that device, and you can add in the second camera, which would be, if you're on your back cam, then it would be your front cam. If you're on your front cam, then you would add your back cam. Brat diet for animals. But if you'd like, Scooter Mom, we can do I can send you an invite, and we can do a backstage, and I can kind of walk you through it. If you find you need it. My tablet went back to top messages. I don't know why it does that. It's setting up a test with the tripod. Nice. That's what I was worried about. Too much protein in the kitten food. It's not. Kitten food has a lot of protein to help with the growth of the muscles. She's full grown. You're not necessarily needing protein, you're needing calories. Excessive protein can build up in the kidneys. her body may not be tolerating the high protein content very well. You can. You can, Scooter Mom. Yeah, for um hold that thought. For weight gain, it's not a protein. That's for muscle gain. For weight gain, it's about calorie intake. Sunrise, which is higher fats, not protein. All right, Scooter Mom, I'm looking. How did I do it the last time? How did I do it? How did I do it? Um, oh, I'm not going to be able to because if I enter the studio, it's going to bring me into the stream that I'm in now. So I can't do it while I'm live. Because if I go to the studio, it's going to bring me into the backstage of what I'm in now. Did you find it? Okay. I actually tend to agree with Sin on this. Uh, um, a protein too high of a protein level could be making a diarrhea issue worse. And you should be adding more of a fat and calorie uptake, not a protein uptake. So I do agree with Sin on this. Yeah, the chicken and the rice um, with the tuna juice to entice her to eat. Um, that acts as a bit of a binder. It's like the brat diet, but for animals. Um, and you've got a little one, so you're very familiar with the brat diet for kids. Chicken and rice, and then a little bit of tuna juice for cats to entice them to eat it. Um, that does the same thing. It's the brat version of a diet for cats, for animals. Yep, taurine. Yep, with diarrhea, they tend to blanch their bodies of taurine. Yeah, I definitely tend to agree with Sin on this a little bit. Um, even when my old girl uh, was losing weight, we did not put her on kitten food. We put her on regular adult food and just started adding canned food, high quality canned food with added vitamin supplements, and higher calorie count. tried to feed her a little bit more often, give her access to food that she was more enticed by, to encourage her to eat more often so that she was intaking more calories, not protein. hmm Baby rice cereal works well too, especially if she's got some dental issues going on and has a hard time, and is having or maybe having a hard time chewing. Yeah. Sorry, Gary. No, we're trying to help Sunrise encourage one of her senior cats to eat and intake more calories. But when my old girl, okay, perfect, Scooter Mom. When my old girl started losing weight, um, that was the first thing, and we were able to slow that weight loss significantly by doing that. Sorry, Gary. I apologize, honey. But with senior cats, you don't want to put that added stress on their kidneys. They're already worked kidneys. Yeah. I mean, kitten food for a senior cat for a couple of days is no big deal, but not long term. Oh, Scooter Mom. How far? Exactly. Long term will cause kidney failure. Yep. Okay. Keep an close eye on her. Mm. Yeah, a couple of days is one thing, but long term um, can cause kidney. Long term kitten can cause because the amount of protein. Senior cats just don't need that level of protein. Yeah, absolutely, Red. Good, good, Scooter Mom. That's going to help quite a bit. That is going to help quite a bit. Yep, I agree. It's worth a shot. Yeah, yeah, definitely the best course of action. Stay on that kidney formula. those kidney formulas are designed for maintaining the kidney, making sure the protein levels aren't too high, all of that. Yes, yes, this right here. Right? It's perfect transition. Perfect. Emailed me. Let me scooch my chair around. Oh yeah, she definitely needs higher calories. So that would be fats and calories. You can work on proteins later. Um, uh, you can work on proteins later. But from what I can see, it looks like um, she's she definitely needs the calories. She's really sunken in right through the chest, Sin. Did you send one to Sin too? If not, I can forward it to her. When they're not feeling good, they're not gonna groom themselves well. Yeah, let me forward it over to you real quick, Sin. It's in my phone is in the holder. Sunrise. It's gonna be a pain to try to pull it out. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me forward this over to. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got to get back to the. Okay, camera's back on. All right. Yeah, she's probably getting is starting to feel a little bit better because she's getting a little bit of added calories, but not quite enough. Yeah, I got it sent over. You should have it. Yeah, and my camera froze again. Oh, my phone keeps going off. I'm gonna have to back out like I did last night. Leave and come back. I'm still here. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm sure. I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to be upfront with you though, Sunrise. This is not a guarantee that this is going to fix anything. These are just some options to try to get her to gain some weight. We are not vets. We can't diagnose, but we can give you some tips and tricks to help. Yep. Now, it's not dangerous levels, but it is definitely higher than average to make them drink, to make them thirsty. Oh, I bet. I bet. And probably even more so now because she's getting all the special time and attention. So I'm sure it even is probably even a bit more than usual now too. And the thing with the water, personally, I if you don't already, I'd be washing the water bowl with that many cats. I'd be washing it at least twice a day and giving her clean, fresh water in a clean water bowl, making sure that you're rinsing it and washing it every day, at least twice a day with that many cats. Dear mom. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea if that's something you can afford. Yeah, my dachshund, when before he got sick, he would sleep under my art desk. There's a little shelf here, and he would tuck himself up under that shelf, and that shelf is only like this far off the ground. He would tuck himself under that desk. So I put one of his little beds under there, and he would climb in there and snuggle down, and he'd stay there for hours. As long as I was at this desk, he would stay there. Okay, perfectly. Perfect. Yeah. The thing is with when they're having issues with diarrhea is you want to make sure that there's no slime in their water bowls or anything, because that can actually cause diarrhea, existing diarrhea, to get worse. So that's why I brought that up. So you do want to make sure, but since you have moving water with the fountains and everything, then yeah, you're fine there. That's not a bad idea either, depending on how bad the diarrhea is. If it's constant diarrhea, then yeah, for sure, for sure. If it's just loose stools whenever she would normally be defecating, then um, maybe not the electrolytes yet, depending on how bad it is. We don't want to overload her system. That would be what I would think about first. How bad is the diarrhea? Dehydration check. It could. That would be something to that I would put in the bowl and entice her to drink from the bowl, not the fountain. Yep, that too. Yep. Thank you. Oh, no, no, she's just well loved and not spoiled rotten. Hey, God's child, just well loved. I'm gonna have to check it out when I go to bed tonight. I'm gonna have to check it out. Heck yeah. Proud of you. It ain't easy to start putting videos up. I agree, Sin. I absolutely agree. If that's something you can swing, Dawn, I would do it. If if it doesn't show anything, you're at least ruling things out. Oh, you're fine, God's child. I never expect anybody to show up. If you guys can make it, I'm excited to see you when you get here. Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't show anything, that's great news. You are able to rule out anything serious. Um, if unfortunately it does show something, you may be able to catch something early to where it's still in a range to be able to be treatable. So, exactly. Got here when you were supposed to. Well, keep us updated for sure, Sunrise. Definitely keep us updated. Don't make me hunt you down. I got your email address. Don't make me hunt you down. No, Sunrise, one of her cats isn't doing well. So we're a little concerned. We want to make sure she's doing okay. We want to make sure she's doing okay. Yeah, I hope so too. That's good. You have a good relationship with your vet. A lot of people don't, or they just simply don't know. Good, Sunrise. And do please keep us updated. Yeah, me too. Luckily, I live in such a small community that the vets here know me well and know I am not your average client. I'm not your average bee. All right, Scooter Mom. Um, good, Sunrise. It's a good thing and a bad thing. But in this case, it's a good thing. Um, the vets around here know that, like I said, I'm not your average bee, and especially when I send a client in to have something checked, um, when they say, Jen, my groomer sent me down, she's concerned about such and such, or she doesn't like the way this looks or that looks or whatnot. um, they take that seriously. That it's not, oh well, groomers don't know what they're talking about. No, the vets here actually take that seriously because they know I'm not going to send my clients to go waste their money. It's something legitimate that I'm concerned about, that I don't like either the way it smells, like an ear or something like that, or the way it looks, or the way it feels, or something is not right about it, that I feel it needs to be looked at. Are you kidding me? Oh no, no. Yeah, I'd have done the same thing. Yeah, see, and the vet I use now, um, she's legit. She's an old school vet, ranch vet. Um, some people have a hard time with her because she's an old school ranch vet. Um, she doesn't beat around the bush. She's going to tell you the way it is. I come from the South. I'm used to that. Some people can't handle that. They don't know how to handle that. I adore her. Um, she's down to earth. She's not gonna, like I said, she's not going to beat around the bush. She's gonna tell you like it is. She's not gonna sugarcoat things. That's just the way she is. And I appreciate that. When I send somebody to her to have something looked at, she knows that I'm concerned about that. Something about that specific situation, whatever it may be, I'm concerned about. And she's going to take it seriously. She tells people all the time, like, I just had a client come in the other day. Yeah, I took my dogs down, and um, she was talking about you, and she says she really likes you. You're doing a good job when the vet is vouching for you. When she has a part-time groomer on staff too. She sends people to me all the time for my free nail clippings. So it's, one less thing that she has to do, but it also saves our clients, because we do share a lot of clients, some extra money. So it works out well for both of us. It but yeah, all of the vets around here. No, when I send somebody in for a specific concern, they take it seriously. Oh, I can believe it. I can believe it for sure. For sure. And I don't blame you. Not for that. Not for that at all. I can't get her in to give her an exam, but I can get her in for euthanasia. Makes no sense. No sense at all. I'd be livid. Absolutely livid. Oh, yeah. That's like, technically, Mona is a Staffy, American Staffordshire Terrier. As Americans, we tend to generalize the pity breeds into all pit and just call them all pit, because they're all similar. Um, it's very minor traits that characterize the different breeds that fall within the pity breeds. Um, my vet has had a lot of bad experiences with pitties. Uh, mm, mm, mm-mm, no way. Um, that's what I like about my vet. She'll be upfront with you. I'm not sure. Let me send you over here to have this vet check and see what they think. I love Robin. Robin is amazing, because she'll be upfront with you. I'm not sure. Let's see what they say, and we'll go from there. And I respect the hell out of her for that. But she's had a lot of bad experience with pitties and people who don't train their pitties. And when you have a powerful dog like a pitty and you don't train them, sometimes they can become dangerous. And so she was a little leery about working on Mona, especially when we adopted Mona and she had so many wounds. Um, and then the ear infection and everything that we went through with Mona when we first got her. She was very leery about working on Mona because she's a pitty. One of the very first things I did with Mona was muzzle train her because of her breed, because of the stigma that comes with having a pit. I understand the breed. They're a very strong, very stubborn, but very loving and loyal breed. I love them. Absolutely love them. One of my favorite breeds. I mean, every dog is my favorite breed, but you guys know what I mean. Um, so one of the first things, I'm also a realist, so I know I completely understand that some people have a very valid fear of the breed. Not going to disrespect anybody by trying to minimize or downplay their fear of breed. I would never do that. Um, but what I can do to minimize um, some of the fear, the very first thing I did with Mona, we first worked on her basic obedience and I muzzle trained her. We got a muzzle basket or a basket muzzle. And that was the very first thing I did for her service training was muzzle train her. Reality. Um, and it actually ended up working out well because I, at the time, did not realize my vet's concern about working on pitties until she told me. So I had no problem. Mona wears her muzzle all the time. When I go to protest, Mona usually has her muzzle on to protect her. Um, you know, I will randomly put it on her around town just to keep her in practice of wearing it. Oh, that's wonderful, Sin. Sometimes you have to. When they're big dogs, sometimes you have to. Um, uh, yeah, I'm telling you what, it made all the difference for her vet because, like I said, she's very leery about pitties because of the experiences that she's had with them and people not training and not even being able to control their own dogs. These are a strong breed. If you can't control the dog, you shouldn't have it. And I know people are going to get mad at me for that, but this is a strong breed that can unintentionally hurt somebody. Oh, Sunrise. Yeah, I believe that too, Sin. But sadly, here pits are very popular. There, there's not a big stigma here locally in my local area over pits, and but when you have a big breed like that, a powerful breed that's popular, but people don't train them and teach them basic obedience and basic manners, um, then you get an unruly dog. And that goes for any breed, but more specifically and more prominent with your larger breeds that are more powerful. No, tell me about it, Sunrise. I have, in over 20 years of grooming, I have more scars from dogs 15 pounds and under than I do from 20 pounds and over combined. I kid you not. Yep. I'll even do you one better. I have more scars from dogs 12 pounds and under than I do of all the other dogs combined. Yep. Untrained and a menace. Yep. And that's literally what it comes down to. Now put that in the body of a pit with the strength of a pit. That's what happens. That's part of why they have such a bad name. They are also an extremely loyal dog. So once they pick a person, that's it. It's very hard for them to pick another person. So when you have these dogs that get rehomed so often because they're untrained and unmanageable, they get rehomed, so they now have lost their person on top of everything else. It's a big reason why it's so hard to rehome them sometimes too. So always train your dogs. If nothing else, at least basic obedience and basic manners. Yeah. I have not always met well-behaved pitties, but I think it's because I understand them. For the most part, I've been able to handle them. I think it's just my personality. Oh crap, this lady's not going to put up with my crap. I better listen, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I love them to bits. I really do. And I work well with dogs that have past traumas and issues anyways. So that's something that I already do naturally. And I think it's honestly just um the energy I provide for the dogs. They sense that because they sense that I'm going to be careful with them. They can sense the confidence in the energy that comes out of me and off of me. So it helps them. So and you don't have to be an actual dog trainer. Consistency and persistence is going to be your best friend. Um, that's really a big part of where many people go wrong. They give up too soon in some cases, or they change the technique that they're using too soon. Um, Consistency and persistence. But you already know that. You already know that. You're gonna get him. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. You're gonna get him taken. You're gonna get him right where you need him in no time. I know you will. Yeah, yeah. That Roddy part falls right in there with the pitties for sure. Yeah, yeah. The back issues. Yeah, that's. But now I have no doubt you're gonna be able to whip him into shape in no time. I have no doubt. All right, folks. Can we check and see if Cricket is live? It is almost midnight. Yeah, he's your big butt head. You'll whip him into shape in no time. I have no doubt you will. All right. Sin, would you mind adding, or Red, would one of you guys mind adding Cricket's link for me, pretty please? Ah, you're a doll, Red. All right. I am going to call it a night, you guys. I am one sore puppy. You guys rock. I'm going to go stretch out and rest. Let's go raid Cricket. I'm going to check in real quick, and then I'm going to hop in the shower and then go stretch out. Room raid over to Cricket. All right. I won't promise that I'm going to be live tomorrow, but I promise I will try. Love you guys.